Welcome back to Debrief with Dawn. Last week we took a hard look at our life now, our reality. And this week I want to talk about your ideal life. It's as important to define clearly what your dream life, your ideal life looks like. I think so many of us have it vaguely floating around in our head, what we think our life should be like, what it could be like, but we don't take the time to write it down. There's been many studies out there that prove that by writing down your goals, with clarity, your ideal life, that it's far more likely to actually happen. So today I want to ask you some questions. I want to really cause you to think about what your ideal life looks like. What does your house look like? What do you see when you look out your kitchen window? What kind of people are you surrounded by? What are your relationships like? What are you doing to earn an income? How much money do you have in the bank? What are you doing to give back? How do you spend your free time? What are you doing with your hobbies? Do you travel? Where do you go and what are you doing? And who are you with? What is the music you're listening to? I want you to clearly see your ideal life. See, visualization is extremely powerful. In fact, studies show that top performers, that top athletes and peak performers have the habit of using visualization. So they actually will experience the victory before the race begins. Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimmer, has a habit for 2 hours before a race that he would spend time actually visualizing every obstacle that he might encounter. He would see himself overcoming the obstacle. He would imagine himself touching the end of the pool and winning the race, stepping onto the block to receive the gold medal. In his mind's eye, he would experience victory before the race began. See, we can each use the power of visualization to create this ideal life in our mind's eye. And the clarity that we can do this with will allow us to have such a far greater chance of getting there because it's been defined, because we know what it looks like. And the power of visualization is not to be underestimated. So I encourage you today to really think through out loud on paper, what does your ideal life look like? What does it smell like and feel like? And what are you doing? And begin to visualize that every single day so that you can experience joy in today and ambition for tomorrow. I'll see you next week on Debrief with Dawn.